raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Would you please give us your full name?
Lance Armstrong. You understand that although we're in the conference room of your lawyers, you are giving testimony as if you are in a court of law. Do you understand that? Correct. And that penalties of perjury attach to this deposition just like they would to a court of law proceeding. Of course. You know what they've done with the money?
I just told you I don't know.
Was it earmarked?
Which part of I don't know do you not understand?
I'm just trying to make sure your testimony is clear.
How many times have you said it? If it can't be any clearer than I've never taken drugs, how clear is that?
Como, Italy was kind of like the American base. That's where a lot of the 7-Eleven guys were living there. And at that time, Lance and I don't know how we got into the discussion, but we decided, hey, well, we'll live together for next year. And so I was like, sweet, it'll be good, it'll be fun.
Frankie was Lance's closest friend. And because I was dating Frankie, I became friends with Lance as well. And he was fun. He was fun to hang out with. And Lance and I had a unique relationship because so many people from early on would just kowtow to him. But with Lance, he would try to rib me and try to just get me going. And so we would butt heads and we would argue. But we kind of, I think, enjoyed getting under each other's skin.
He goes along in flats, 55, 56, 57 Ks an hour. I was 53.11, getting dropped.
We're talking about the speed of the pelotons, talking about this new drug EPO, and talking about Dr. Ferrari.
Lance would have known Ferrari by reputation. Now he wanted to meet the man and start working with him.
Ferrari had a reputation of being the best in the business. Like, if you wanted to win races, you're going to win the Tour, you go see this guy and he's going to set you up. As good as that reputation was, everybody knew that if you went to see Ferrari, you were going to get doped. So Lance kept it a secret from everyone for a long time.
Lance had the intelligence to see that Ferrari was special in terms of his understanding of physiology and of the drugs and how they interacted. With his charisma and his natural intelligence, Lance was able to endear himself to Ferrari, become the Adam of what would be Ferrari's creation. You keep doing your job as Frankenstein and I'll be the best monster you've ever created. And Ferrari loved him for that. You know, the pupil from heaven.
20 minutes before it actually happened, they told me that we're doing the transfusion. Reinfuse the blood tonight.
This man has managed to come back from the face of death, and now he's...
One of the mechanics was right next to me, and he said, "Il est sur la joue."
And Armstrong is ripping the legs off this climber right now.
"Il est sur la joue." Like, he's on the juice. And I'm like, what? He said he's on the juice.
He is just going faster and faster and faster, and he is going to win this.
He said, how do you know? He said, look at his eyes, his breathing. There's no suffering. It's almost like whatever they're doing, they got so much oxygen, it's like they're not feeling the pain.
And now it's all down to him.
You know, when he saw Armstrong, who he knew from the first day he'd entered the sport was doped, who had shown Floyd how to dope. And all he sees is this fucking shit everywhere. Hope rides again. The great God, the Jesus of cycling, is coming back. And all of the spectators are getting down on bended knee. And he's thinking, this is not right. This sticks in my throat. I'm gonna sort this out.
Catch up now with Lance Armstrong.
At least now I've confirmed that there's nothing else to lose. Nothing. There's nothing in it for me in cycling. There's no team for me. No matter what I do, it's going to be worse and worse until I leave. Eventually, the levee breaks.